Hi, I'm Matt from Stoke Haunted. If you don't know me already, I'm one of the mediums for the group and producer for things on the night, such as media requirements, etc. I also set up a few of the experiments as well, so I'll try to plan ahead as to what we're doing. Just want to share a few thoughts about investigation, which is tomorrow. We're off to the town of Leek again. I know I make this announcement every time we go to Leek, but Leek is an exciting town because it's quite unique in its history. It has a unique mishmash of architecture from a historical point of view. And also, we seem to come across a lot of the time about what we call ley lines, or lines of connecting energy. And sometimes, even though we'll go to a different venue in Leek each time, we'll get some repeated information from spirit, for want of a better word. So it's interesting to see what we're going to get every time we go to Leek. It's quite exciting for me. The venue this time is a venue I used to work at as well, so there are some interesting memories for me there when I used to cook in this particular hotel. It's called the Silken Strand, and it's on St Edward Street, for those who know it. When I worked there, it was under a different management, but the layout of the venue is very similar. And I remember when I was younger and I used to work there, I used to have visitors all the time when I was cooking away, so it was quite distracting. A lot of the time it wasn't entirely pleasant. And a lot of people did report when they were working there, or guests did report some what we call disturbances. In particular, the few of the rooms of part of the hotel are deemed to have some presences. Looking ahead at the plan for the investigation, it's interesting to see what we had last time and what we can get from it. The cellar area, which is now a tapas bar, is interesting because last time we were there we had an entity come through that wanted some assistance that we gave it to. But there was also a negative entity down there that wasn't entirely pleasant, made everybody feel aggressive and uneasy. And I remember through the ghost box device we had some interesting info come through last time, so if we could repeat that experiment this time, that would be interesting. The owner of the hotel finds it interesting as well, and there are certain parts of the venue that he doesn't like. There's a particular outbuilding that was used as a management office. I don't think it's used for anything now. He feels rather uneasy in there, so we're going to venture in there and do a little more intrusive investigation this time to see what can come up. That's going to be interesting as well. There are other parts of the venue that we consider to be active as well. The one thing that intrigues me most is the dining room, which was the dining room when I worked there as well. But last time we were there and we conducted an investigation, it seemed to be that there was a lot of what we call residual energy, and spirit were quite reluctant to communicate with us in comparison to the rest of the building. So stay tuned for that. That should be quite interesting. We are operating on low team numbers tomorrow night, so it'll be interesting to see how much we get done and how much we don't get done according to the plan. We have quite an extensive to-do list, so that's going to be interesting. As always, if you do have any questions, if you want to leave us a message up there or a comment just down there, that would be great. Questions could be anything about the investigation or past investigations or any of our methods that we use or mediumship. We don't mind, it's quite an open platform. So thank you very much. Also a big shout out to the guys from the Paranormal Unity and all the groups associated there. It's nice to have you on board with everything that we do, as nice to be on board with everything you do as well. So I hope you enjoy the investigation footage as much as we do investigating. Thanks again, and stay safe. Thanks.